3 with Amp having to clutch it out. That shouldn't have happened.
This is one that I think they're definitely going to want to forget, especially after being able to take the other one over the line. And, well, it seems like Alliance are more than ready for any sort of shenanigans coming out from this Blade Storm. Cam going to be destroyed without using the knife, so they're still available and actually dashing past, but he's been caught out. They know where he is, and eventually Hype will deal the final blow. Another triple kill for him, another huge round throughout this series, but one I'm sure that leftovers will be wanting to forget.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, giving the lead back to Alliance at this early stage isn't that big of a deal. It's 3-2. And it's not like they've given them the final nail in the coffin, but you really wanted the lead for yourself here, you know? It's like, hey, they're not starving, but they really wanted the ice cream. And now they've let Alliance buy the final one. You're sat there on a hot day, you're thinking, I'd love an Oreo ice cream right now. But you don't know. You gotta deal with it. You gotta move on. Tom, I've learned in life, you can't cry in the park because you don't have an Oreo ice cream. People look at you funny.
I feel like Mitch might be hungry. Just for anybody wondering, I don't think this is his actual analysis.
I'd slay a Snickers ice cream bar right now.
Oh.
Spike down.
Alright, I wouldn't, but either way, it's going to be an aggressive push in. Goff, again, he seems to be the anchor on this site, the one giving opportunities to his team in these rounds. It's still going to be a 3v2, and more importantly, that run it back is already online once again. Only 6 Ultimate Orbs seems cheap for what that can bring in. There is going to be the lockdown put into place. Now, bear in mind, Kadabra can take huge risks here running into the ultimate because it won't catch him out, and that's exactly what he does. The fact is, though, they're trying to get people in onto that defusal already. The Hunter's Fury expended, and there just doesn't seem like much of a chance for Goff. It's still going strong, but it's Kadabra. 4 kills in the round, even closing it out with a Molotov lineup. That is as good as it gets.
From the grave. Man's dead, and he's still able to pull it off.
Martyrdom.
Exactly. Oh, look at that in chat. Look at that. I have cookies and cream Haagen-Dazs. I hate you, Eski. I want a cookies and cream Haagen-Dazs right now.
I have the thing is, I won't lie, I've got so much ice cream in my freezer that it's got to the point where Ren has started saying to me, like, we don't have room to put like chicken in here anymore. I'm like, ice cream.
But I mean, you know, when it comes to ice cream, I honestly think the best ice creams on the planet are those chocolate bar ice creams, like the Snickers bar. I can't remember. I had some other ones, but they're so good, dude. So good.
Ben and Jerry's, Haagen-Dazs, all of them, all day.
Is it Jonas? Is this an esports? Why is it every time Jonas comes along, we're talking about food? You're making me look fat, Tom.
Did you see that cool lineup, Mitch? I really like that one.
Seems like a niche in the streaming market.
Why didn't they pick KO in this game?
We're having a background, just a B-roll of esports while we have a food conversation. What's your favorite food, Tom, that you make? Like something that you make at home, and surprise the viewers, right?
Because fajitas.
No one wants. Oh, that's what I'm talking. No one wants to hear. Oh, pepperoni pizza. Again, same as the ice cream discussion we had. Everybody likes pepperoni pizza. You're not cool saying your favorite food is pepperoni pizza. It's like saying I like water to keep me alive.
Overrated.
I like air. I like breathing air. Yeah, so does everybody. Let's talk about something interesting. Fajitas. What kind of fajitas? What are we putting in them? Talk me through it. I'm making a fajita right now. It's like the blind chef with Gordon Ramsay. You're teaching me. All the ingredients are in front of me. What's in front of me? Go ahead.
It's mainly just, see, I don't like putting too much in the fajita, but I like it. It's the sauce I make for the chicken, and it involves ketchup, and that will annoy a lot of people, so I'm just gonna leave that there.
You put ketchup in a fajita?
In a sauce.
Hey Jonas, you want to come cast this, bro? I need a co-caster. You wanna jump on?
I'll make it for you one day, and trust me, it's amazing.
Baby,
Whoa,
let's go. All 3 taken down traders there. That's beautiful. Get this guy and his ketchup fajita out of here, because all about Jusu. 4v1 now, and looks like leftovers ain't gonna be doing much. Goff has been hot in the past, but I don't know. Oh, he's even droned out as well. And being flanked. Oh, I'm safe. I'm in spawn. I'm gonna go save my weapon. I don't think you are. I've even toying with them. injuring him, cutting off his limbs before taking him down. 6-2 now. Alliance in the lead here. And you know what? MN might have been right. It looks like they have been turned into a little bit of a machine on this map. So far, at least. Facing into an eco now from Leftovers.
Yeah, we're starting to see those stars shine that we sort of missed in the last map. As I said, like Hype, map 1, map 3, best player. Like, I don't even think it's arguable. Map 2 it was definitely missing a little bit, so I'm starting to see why you might not have been too happy to see Split as one of the maps available. Haven, though, looking very good. I like this from the defenders, though. A little bit more aggression, looking to try and take a bit of control, deny that space to Alliance in the early stages of the round. The problem is, they're now looking to try and push into the C side. Now, Astro Utility is there. The grab well might be able to slow them down. The problem is, okay, Juice, he's actually going for no scopes. He's trying to do everything on his own and still gets got as he rotates into the site. All right, we see you. We're gonna stop talking about ketchup for heaters, and we're gonna start talking about the game.
On the subject of ketchup, it's just been said in chat, ketchup goes on hot dogs and nowhere else. It's not entirely true in a way.
I saw Alliance say ketchup gang, so you know.
I think that was more to do with the timing of talking about ketchup as juicy. I don't think they were condoning your shenanigans.
No, they said ketchup gang.
They better not have been. But basically, I want to say, in terms of ketchup on a hot dog, I agree that it belongs there, but it also belongs on a sausage sandwich. You get 2 slices of toast, you get some nice butcher's sausages, you cut them in half, you put them on, then you put ketchup on. Beautiful. Beautiful sandwich. Which, in a way,
sin.
if you think about it...
I put ketchup in my lasagna, what you gonna do?
What? You put ketchup in... What?
That's what it said.
Okay, I'll just finish my point, because I don't want to think about this. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to even give the time of day to whoever has just said that. You disgust me. Yeah, it's all about, man. I guess like those sausage sandwiches, I've just thought about it. It's basically a hot dog, right? It's a hot dog with more bread and more sausage. It's just a better hot dog. A sausage sandwich is a better hot dog. It's proven.
I don't know if anyone's going to disagree with that. That's basically what a sausage sandwich is.
Sandwich? Get out of my chat.
Oh, that sounds grim.
Get out of my chat. Don't ever come back. What is wrong with you? What is this? Ketchup in a crisp sandwich. I've never heard anything more offensive. Wow.
Okay, let's move on.
Let's move on. I don't want to ever... No, I'm never trying it. Don't knock until you try it. Get out. Get out. You know what? Cadaver's out of here. He's taken down right away. Got in with the kill, but Jusu quick to respond. Dashing the site, opening space. Now the site goes to Alliance. Man advantage as well. Leftovers. They're on the cusp, right? They've got to get into this round. If they manage... Oh, that's going to hurt their chances. If they manage to get this, they're back in the game. They can get 7-5. Give 8 rounds to Alliance on the attack, and all of a sudden, things become very, very difficult for you, especially with the investment that's already been made.
Ooh, Amp does catch. Jusu getting a little bit aggressive, though. The problem now is the time ticking. They're going to use some of that Ash utility, but there's been countered, and Amp is just stuck in the mud, but Hype gets caught peeking. Fearoth, though, quickly turns it into a 2 versus 1. That said, clock ticking so low, the spike planted so open, it's going to be rough. Amp, he's just trying to get it to halfway. The shock dart leaves him low, and there's no chance of clutching out the round. 8-2, Alliance, after a dominant defeat, come into the attack side of Haven and do the polar opposite. Just said ketchup on Tom's head. How was that? How was that been said? What?
Give the man some hair, for God's sake. Get ketchup on his head.
Close chat after that one.
I'll say, okay, hold on. Unapologetic, sir. I sometimes have pasta with ketchup, pizza, cheese. Oh, pizza cheese. Oh, okay. I thought it was, I sometimes have pasta with what's pizza cheese? That's just cheese. You just put cheese on it. It's not like pizza cheese.
Mozzarella?
But no, but what do you typically put on a pizza? I don't even know what kind of cheese it is, but surely just say the kind of cheese it is. Surely you can use any kind of cheese. You could put some mozzarella, you could put some cheddar, some red cheddar. You could put whatever.
Cheese.
Anything can be pizza cheese. That doesn't make sense. But okay, that makes more. I thought you were saying you put, like, you made pasta, then you put pizza in it, like chopped up a slice of pizza, then you put cheese, then you put whatever the other thing was, and I was freaking out. But okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Get your parmesan on it. Jisoo. Oh my god, they're popping off. Absolutely dominating these duels. Leaving poor old Goff. He actually sees a man, and that guy just disappears in front of his eyes. Comes out like a magic trick from another side of the map. And then gets traded on. 9-2. Well, Tom, it's a big turnaround. A big difference on what we saw over on Split, isn't it?
Yeah, it a little bit different. It's looking like James's day might not be as 50-50 as we expected.
Put some ketchup on Kata. This is delicious gameplay. I like that. I like that alliance. That's beautiful. Oh, so ketchup on Tom's head and ketchup on Kata for two very different reasons.
You know, that sounds like a great piece of content. Maybe I'll send him a DM, see if he's interested. Jisoo's on fire. Like, the last few rounds, I feel like he's just been W keying in. I think realizing he's got the spike here might be a reason to slow down at least a little bit, but hey, they found an opener. It gets traded out. Fearoth also holding with an operator on the other side of the map has killed off Embo. Now that means those stars are null and void. There's not going to be any utility to deny them as they push in, and instantly Goff has to go for a rotation to get in. The problem is, there's now utility to count him as well. Being tagged up at the back of the site, can't get anything done, and Jisoo is just dominating now.
Oh yeah, feeling it on that jet for sure. You can see the comfort level is definitely there. The right click's not going to land. Linksy pops the flash in there for the swing, but not for the kill. Amp knows there's a victim, but the smoke goes up to cover the fall back, but Amp still hits that shot somehow. The movement, oh my god. That push forward was perfect to try and help his teammate. They take down the player, but Looker was so quick. The double peek came in. Leftovers went out. It's 10-2, and things are looking pretty damn tough.
Did someone just say they put a sausage roll in a sandwich?
Sausage roll, right? Hold on. Sausage roll, heated
in a sandwich with mayo, hot sauce, and ketchup,
and a little ketchup.
That's a sausage roll in bread. That's
heated
like
in a sandwich. Is the mayo heated, or do you heat the sandwich then put the mayo in? I don't think you're supposed to heat
Either
mayo.
way, what do you mean who's putting a sausage roll? Is that breaded sausage in bread?
Hot sauce. Well, no, it's sausage in pastry. In bread. Tom, you can't be part of the food vlog if you think that pastry is the same as bread. What are you talking about?
No, but it is still weird. That's going to be so dry.
Well, no, but that's the point of the mayonnaise and the hot sauce. It makes it less dry. But it will really depend on the assembly. Because if you're heating it while it's in the bread, while the sauce is in there, well, then the sauce is going to dry out more, and then it will be pretty dry. So this is the question.
Why am I timed out from chat?
Average Jonas timed out for 9999 seconds. Stop talking about food. Oh, Jonas, you've chosen the wrong thing to watch stream. I'll watch party. Watch stream? What? You've made a mistake coming here, Jonas. We're here to ruin your day.
He does realize I can still read the chat. It just stops me from typing.
This is what happens when we give Jonas admin.
How does the Twitch streamer not know how Twitch works? That's the real question.
I mean, yesterday I said that OG had won 52 rounds and lost 0, and he said, what, so they played 3 games? That was my favorite comment I've ever... Wait, they played 3 games? I was like, wait, am I really bad at math? Like, am I that terrible? Oh, I love you, Jonas. I love you.
It seems like we got a little bit of a lull in the game. So has anybody else got any weird foods? I know Jonas is really enjoying this, so I want to
some recipes.
Keep this going.
I'm gonna make some beautiful food tonight. I've got I have sausage rolls, I have bread, I have mayo and hot sauce. So we're gonna have to try it, aren't we? Cooking streams incoming. Pepperoni pizza with anchovies? Well, I don't like anchovies, but I'm not. It's not as offensive as a crisp sandwich with ketchup. Honestly, I can't believe
Cucumber
someone had
and
the audacity
ketchup.
to say that out loud.
That sounds grim.
Sandwich with cheese and banana on it, Bonker. Cheese and banana. I've never... You know what, Bonker? You've given me a thought. I've never had the notion of combining those two flavors. I've never even imagined what that could taste like. I feel like you've opened up my, like, third eye.
Yeah, but, like, Bonker's Swedish, right? Aren't they, like, the kings of, like, things that taste weird have been put together? I feel like... No offense to
It's
the
not a very
Swedes,
catchy
but, like,
title, I'll be honest, Tom.
Don't they eat, like, the tins of, like, gone-off fish? Isn't that, like, one of the
I've
Swedish
heard of this,
cuisines? Which sounds like, hands down, one of the most disgusting. So, if anything, in comparison to that, the combination of cheese and banana sounds absolutely fine.
True. Bonker, the question is, what kind of cheese? Are we talking white cheddar? Are we talking red cheddar? Are we talking some sort of other cheese?
You're just going to keep naming cheddars.
Talking a
I only
slight
eat cheddar.
mix of cheddar. I love white cheddar, dude. White cheddar's the best cheese on the planet. There's a brand of cheese called Dubliner's cheese. You only get it in Ireland, I think. But buffalo mozzarella, what, with the banana? We're talking pizza cheese. Don't start. Don't start. Banana pizza.
Good old pizza cheese.
That's not a thing. Banana pizza does. Household cheese. Anything is household cheese if you put it in your house. What are you talking about?
Someone said egg with jam.
Oh, God, what's wrong with people? The pistol round's kicking off, and it looks like leftovers are on their way to victory at long last. Looker on the site going to be dealt with, leaving just the one. It's hype, but 4 players await him. We know what this man can do with 4Ks in his hands. And as he creeps into the smoke, he'll hope for a mistake to be made. Let's see if they offer up the opportunity. There's the first peek, but it ends in disaster for Alliance. 10-3 as we move on to round number 17.
Not gonna lie, I didn't watch most of that round because I was too busy feeling sick after someone said egg with jam. Like that, in my mind, that should be a chat.
Egg with ketchup, though. You mess around with that?
Isn't that basically what you do with a full English? Just put everything with
the
ketchup.
The egg white in particular with ketchup is good. So you like dip the sausage in the yellow bit, then you put that, so one sausage, then you cut the yellow bit off, put it on your sausage sandwich with ketchup, and then you eat the egg white separately with ketchup. It's amazing. I knew that was gonna get Jonas. Round 17.
Someone has just said they put cheese in coffee. I think we're just being meme now, because if that is true, you are a psychopath. Anyway, this is obviously going to be what's likely an eco round coming out from the side of Alliance. We can't really expect much from this one. I'm going to try and move swiftly on from the idea of someone putting cheese in coffee, because that's just wrong in every way. No, Jusu is going to try and do at least a little bit of damage, but I think he might be screwed here.
Bro, after hearing someone puts ketchup on a crisp sandwich, I don't know, anything's possible. Jusu might be 1v5 in it. Sheriff in hand, 9 HP. They don't think he's in heaven anymore. They do think he's in heaven. The player started walking up heaven, walked back like, oh no, he's not there, and then Jet's like, I'm gonna just check that corner.
Omelette with a jam sandwich. Stop typing in the chat.
Now people are making stuff up at this point. There's no way people are eating having cheese and coffee.
Coffee is nasty.
Omelette with jam sandwiches. Jam and cheese. See, again, though, you have to remember, especially because we're in Europe, right? So we got a lot of different taste buds, and like German food. When I was in Germany, I hated it all. It was terrible. We very different taste. The water in every country outside of Ireland tastes like garbage to me. Like, we have very different ideas of what cheese is. I'll think of white cheddar. Other people will think of household cheese, whatever that means. So we're all going to think of different things. So when you say, like, cheese with whatever it was, everyone's going to taste a very different thing in their head, you know? You're going to think of a different flavor palette.
You eat burgers exclusively.
You eat burgers
You
exclusive.
are milkshake man.
I eat
that's how I know you, at least.
Dean is spreading falsified information. I eat burgers, pizza, chicken goujons, and milkshakes. All right? That's at least 4 things I'll eat. And cake.
We call that
We've
the
hit
cardiac
5.
arrest special.
Oh, I'm talking like all at once. That's one meal.
I blend it. Either way,
cake on a burger.
we're gonna have the execution coming in Mitch. Hype, he's holding, he's waiting behind. Lucka has the cross held. And they've made that look easy. That was the bonus round, of course, coming in for leftovers. But at this sort of scoreline, you kind of want to be doing at least a little bit more damage.
Oh, yeah, the point I was going to make was jam and cheese, right? If you got strawberry jam and white cheddar cheese versus mozzarella with peach jam, you know what I mean? Those are two very different things. I'm sure some of them work.
Have cheese and pineapple. Is that a thing in Ireland?
Cheese and pineapple? No.
In England, it's like a little party food. You cut a tiny bit of cheese, put it on a stick with some pineapple. It's amazing. It's really good.
We do it with oh, what is it? We'd have cheese,
That's
tomato.
a cheddar cheese. Just so you know, that it's not like a floppy bit of mozzarella like hanging off the stick.
Yeah, no, we do like cheese, tomato. I can't remember the other thing. I'm hungry and angry. Oh no. Well, we're coming towards the end of the game, Tom. So I think
pineapple is elite. There we go.
If Jonas could stop talking about food for a few minutes, if he can stop invading our chat with food-related things, Jonas, we'd like to focus on the game. That's okay with you.
That's why England left the EU. Cocktail sausages are also elite.
All right, let's move. Look at Jonas. He's just trying to distract us there in the chat. All right, come on. Let's focus on the game, Tom. Let's get our teeth into it. Let's go. Alliance 11-4. Leftovers had an incredible previous map, but right now they are struggling. And this round here could be their last stand. Weapons in their hands, facing off against 0 ultimates on either side, right? So this is going to be just pure gameplay. This is more similar to a Counter-Strike round than what we're used to seeing. You know, with walls coming out of the ground and fire up in the air and stars and people flying. It's basically Counter-Strike.
30 seconds kind of running out of time. 30 seconds left to try and make their move. Juicy going to get to the back of the site, likely to at least give them the plant. The wall expended as well to block up one side. The peak looked like it had a chance, but Amp has gone huge in this round. 3 kills from an unlikely spot, and it leaves Hype left alongside Lucka. This time, not even close on the clutch. 4 men survived this round, and well, maybe there is still a little bit of a chance for leftovers to bring this back.
Yeah, honestly, anyone that says pineapple pizza isn't good, get out. It's amazing. It's fantastic.
It's okay.
It's good. I'll have pepperoni pizza with a little bit of chicken, a little bit of pineapple, you know, and I'll take some of the bits of pineapple off because it's a bit too much. But 1 or 2 slices here or there can really improve it.
Ban him. Tuna pizza is
tuna anything. Blech. Tuna anything.
Yeah, that I agree.
Illegal.
Right, at least we agree on something.
We found common ground.
Like, stop making tuna with anything. Just get rid of it completely. Let it live in the ocean. There you go.
You know what though?
Or
honestly,
tuna lives.
Amp has really impressed me this map, and I'm seeing him move towards the A side. He's looking at entry because he was not good. He was very bad on Icebox. Now he's popping off. He's finding the space for his team. He's working his role perfectly. I'm loving it. Let's see. Oh, Jusu Looker managing to dominate these duels of 4v2. DH wants to make a big play. The smoke dissipates, gives him away, and he is gone. And so it's all down to Goff to save the day. 3 more players. Flash up close. Spray is actually good for 1. The Hype saves the day from up above. 12-5 we go. Alliance on the verge of knocking leftovers out. But this is not a dominant game. This map might be, but Icebox was incredibly close, and there is a reality, there is a world in which the thing that separates this universe from ours is that Hype got 2 4Ks back-to-back on Icebox. If he didn't, this could be 2-0 to leftovers. They could have won this game. And that's one of the things I want to highlight about EU, because these sort of teams, they tend to, you know, if they lose this, for example, they'll go as a footnote. But no, this is a team that definitely has potential, but Jusu making sure that potential's limited in this round. Ooh.
He's going to get caught out. Cadaver actually falling back to be able to pop the run it back. The problem is, nobody really peeking him, so he's almost just using his utility now to help himself escape. Don't want to get caught out while trying to fall back. Now the res is going to come in onto Lynxy. Looking like a good opportunity here for leftovers to at least keep this one going a little bit longer. Nice shot from Amp. Really quiet first map from him, but he's definitely come into his own on this one. Much more comfortable when it comes to Haven. And now they're going to reposition completely. Now you might see some defensive stars, but they're not going to play any part with both Astras being dead.
Yeah, exactly. Those stars pretty much just disappeared from her mind's eye. Kadavra looking to get a little bit done, destroys the wolf, but that's about all he's going to be able to do. The flank on its way from Goff. Oh, no, he's not actually. He's still waiting outside long, so he's just covering the flank, in fact. But either way, it doesn't make much of a difference. What it means is that Alliance should be able to save these weapons successfully, and that's exactly what they're going for, bringing these rifles through to the next round. And at 12-5, going for a save, it's commendable. It's respectable. I like whoever's taught them discipline.
Used to be called the Fruit King in 5th grade. That alone is just, that might be my favorite sentence written today.
Because I ate so much fruit.
It's so weird. They called me the Fruit King.
All right. Man, I ate a lot of fruit. What can I say? I respect it. They called me fat because I ate a lot of chocolate. I said called.
What does that mean?
They still do. They still call me that. I still eat a lot of chocolate.
Oh, let's get it here. You just said that your diet was like pizza, burgers, goujons, and milkshakes.
Don't push out on long here. Kadavra able to shut down Emo. He's staying aggressive. Not only is he staying aggressive, but Looker's getting aggressive. He's just ran at them with a classic and shut them down. That's a surprise and a half for Amp. Now it's a 4v2, a round where Alliance have 2 weapons and some on ecos. Oh, that nanoswarm destroyed straight away. Not a chance. Lockdown is there, but what can it do? What can they really do at this lockdown? Nothing from the current position, so they're rotating over. They want to get the C side and buy themselves as much time as they physically can. Majority of the team on A, but what this also means, Tom, is that there's going to be lots of weapons for Alliance to work with on this retake.
He can sit at the
backside, but he's being spotted, right? He's being blinded, so they know he's here, but dealing with hype, even when you have the info, can be a little bit difficult. Goff swings on him to deal with it eventually, but it's a 1v2, a very winnable position, especially when you consider that the players on that side are Jusu and Kadavra, 2 players who are now working together. Oh no, they actually give 1v1 fight. And Goff isolates them both. 7 on the board for leftovers. They are not letting it go just yet.
He just managed to isolate both the duels, the timing being slightly off for Alliance to get him both at the same time. Well, that is enough for Goff. He is, I think, although we're talking about hype in map 1, I think the last 2 maps, Goff has been unbelievable. Like, the fact that we're calling this team the leftovers because they don't currently have an organization. I think if there is anybody watching, they definitely might be a team to have a look at, because they are giving Alliance a run for their money, that's for sure. And him as an individual, the fact that we've seen him now play both Reyna and Killjoy to a very high standard, starting to get scary. Still 5 rounds available for Alliance. They need just 1. Now bear in mind, the winner of this still has to play another best of 3 today. They could be in for a long one.
They definitely could. Could be a very, very long day. Hey, I told you these guys, they love overtime on this map. 17-15s, however game finishes. Let's see if leftovers are going to be able to bring it all the way there. Oh, maybe not. With that flank from Kadavra, he's able to catch out Amp. That's the opening pick, but the spike is planted. Flash around for the peak. They're starting to apply the pressure, and all the kills are going their way. The wall about to be broken open, but it doesn't matter because Looker's gone huge to close out the map. 13-7. Alliance will be moving on.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't clean. It definitely wasn't easy. And I think I really want to give credit over to Leftovers for making this such an entertaining series. Like, after what we witnessed yesterday, Mitch, of a 52-0, not a single round going against obviously the favored team in this matchup, Leftovers, they've definitely given them a run for their money. And I haven't kept an eye on the bracket to see who they're going to be coming up against on the other side. But I feel like we're now getting to the stage where there's not a whole lot of easy games left. Like, we're not just seeing teams dominate anymore. Like, G2 definitely weren't just, like, dominating like they were yesterday. Heretics, I think, even went out, which that's definitely a big upset. I almost want to take a look what happened in the XL game as well, because I know that they were having a bit of a struggle in their match a little bit further down in the bracket. So Yeah, they've gone out too. So we're losing some of the heavy hitters now. So the fact that unfortunately we're not going to see much more from leftovers is definitely a shame. And by the looks of it, it is going to be Musashi's squad as well, who I'm excited for that one. Let's be real, Mitch. That was the main game that we were sort of looking for coming into today when following Alliance. We were like, okay, if he's going to face off against, or they're going to face off against Musashi in their squad, that's a game I want to be watching.
Yeah, most definitely. When you look at this match that we got, though, I think we uncovered a hidden gem in the form of leftovers. Yeah. Some great players, great storylines there for us to follow and to talk about all day long. But now we're going to be moving on to that match that you talked about, Tom, the one that we were really expecting to see, but with Alliance being a little bit fatigued, perhaps, because that was a long series. They're going to want a little bit of a break, so I imagine we'll be waiting a moment before kicking that one off. I'll just open the bracket here on my screen at 8 p.m. BST. So it's scheduled to start in 15 minutes. It's not inconceivable that it takes, 20 to 25, a little bit of a break, because I think Rejects, were they also a 2-1? Yeah, they were. So they might.
Yeah, theirs was a close game too.
Yeah, they might want a little bit of a breather after that one, but we'll see. It shouldn't be too long anyways, 15 to 20 minutes before we kick off the next. We'll keep you updated in chat if there's any developments on that. And we'll see you real soon for Alliance versus Rejects.